wrong in nature, bad luck, all kinds of expressions like this. Is this the nation we want to raise? That people would say, do whatever you want, anyway there's no justice. And that leads me to this tragedy that just happened. How many thousands of evil people already took advantage on it to write in the internet, where is God? There is no God. Leave, do whatever you want. Don't let religious people affect you. You can see in your own eyes, if there was a God, he would not burn children that are sleeping in the middle of Shabbat, keeping Shabbat. You know, all kinds of expressions like this. Why people speak like that? Because we did not clarify how the world works good enough. If everybody in the world would know about the concept of reincarnations, and everybody knows that what you see, little children suffer and little children die, or all kinds of tragedies like that, you would know that little children is no little children, is regular adults in a small body. This is people who were here a few years ago. They died in an older age, 70, 80, 90, whatever the age was, and Hashem sends them back in a new body. They have to correct something specific or many things. And then sometimes a part of that correction is that they have to die young. Now, they don't die young because of this life. They didn't do anything wrong in this life, these children. And even if they did, up to bar mitzvah, they dismiss. It's only for what they did in a previous life. Now, it doesn't mean that in this life they're wicked. No. Maybe in this life they're fantastic. They learn Torah, they go to yeshiva, they keep Shabbat, everything is fine. That's exactly the correction. This is exactly the correction. That Hashem took a person that made mistakes in his previous life, call it sins, call it mistakes, same idea. He did things that he was not supposed to do. Almost like everybody in the world does things that he's not supposed to do. So it doesn't make those people worse than us, just because they are paying right now and we will have to pay later for what we did wrong. It doesn't make them worse than us. Maybe we are worse than them. There's no way to know, only Hashem knows. So because of that, the people come to the wrong conclusion. Plus, there is already Yetzer Hara, that people looking for excuses to leave religion and to do whatever they want. And therefore, unfortunately, tragedies like that is a huge setback to the kiruv work in the world. It's true. No matter how many times you're going to explain it, people think with their heart, not with their head. If all people would be able to make their head overcome the heart, the job would be a lot easier. You had to give one speech and that's it. Everyone will get the point. But I'm sure you're sitting here and you're moving your heads like that and everyone agrees with what I say. And tomorrow morning you'll have the same questions again. Why? Because the heart is the heart and it's not going anywhere. Same concept when it comes to the Holocaust. When you speak to people that are from the Holocaust or their children, or you speak to their children and they have still the sadness and the pain of their parents, how much they suffered, and you try to explain to them in a rational way according to the Torah, and you explain to them the whole concept of reincarnations and all that, it still doesn't help. It may relax them a little bit for a minute or two, an hour or two. The next day they still have this sadness and pain, because one of the things in this world that it's rare to find people that their head is going over their emotions. You understand? I give you an example.